Yeah, be continued. So basically, the mass majority in the room is giving all type of accolades to these game bangers. And yes, I'm talking about the game bangers that rule the world. Said the jacket of one game banger, we deep like the sea, right? We deep, according to the jacket of one game banger, right? I've never known them to be this way. I never known this, that, and the other. I never known this. I never known that. You know, they always be. These people is giving this gang a bad name, and I'm just looking at this like, wow. So if he show that he's with a gang, what then? What you tell his superiors on him that he's being a bad boy and this, that, and the other? You guys, just like I do, see the same imagery, and for whatever reason, you know, you think that this imagery is God worthy. You think it's given by God, the Most High. You think He sanctioned this and deemed this a good thing? You supposed Christians and you know, believers in God, you high moral people. Well, let me help you understand what they've been, you know, what message they've been bringing to us for quite some time. Have you noticed? And the majority of these people in this chat are indeed that was speaking on the prestigeness and the, you know, giving all these accolades to the people that came before these people who's been badly representing this gang. My grandfather this and my father this, they would never. Well, let me help you understand what they believe. When you go to your meetings, do you see the checkerboard floor in your meeting place? What do you think that means? Black, white, dark light, dark light. What do you think that means? Huh? What that means is duality. Duality. This people understands that everything, most things of this world is based on duality. So just like you have your grandparents, your parents, and your uncles, and family members, and friends that represented this gang in a loving fashion, understand this. There's people that represent this gang in a hateful fashion. Do you not understand the term red state, blue state? Red lodge, blue lodge. See, there's roles that are being played here. There's roles that are being played. And if you understand what being a part of a gang, a secret society, and things of that nature, if you understand what that means, is that means anything is tolerated but disobedience. Do what thou wilt, is the whole of the law. So when you understand that, that throws the whole Christian Bible thing out the window, because that's the exact opposite. In fact, I'm so proud that I'm a person that convey not being a Christian for what the Christian supposed to stands for, allegedly stands for. I'm so proud to not be a person that's asleep, that's actually out here promoting it, because the faith has been misrepresented so bad and so hard, and the mass majority of the people that misrepresent them, or should I say the faith, is the people we speaking on right now that owns churches, that's preachers off in churches. Yeah. Misrepresenting on purpose. Remember I said some represent as far as good, some represent as far as bad. But they're all a part of the same brotherhood. See, from the point where you took an oath, you disassociated yourself with what Christianity is supposed to mean. You did the opposite of what God and Christ warned you not to do. And for some reason, you people think you can do what you want to do, and you still up under the tutelage, you still up under the guidance, and that just ain't the facts. Facts is you serving yourself, just like the Bible said you was gonna do. That's the facts. The facts is you think you value your own feeling and opinions more than you value God. No different than Eve. No different than Adam. No different. So this dude is the bad guy unless he show his gang member unless he show his gang member credentials. Sorry, y'all, I gotta spit this out. And then when he show his gang member credentials, y'all, now he's redeemed. Now he okay now. No matter what these people do, all the strife, all the lying, long as they show their credentials that they belong to a gang, you got the 5-point gang, you got the 6-point gang, 5-point gang, basically is the girls and the girly boys, what they call the Eastern Star. You underdid. And your 6-point, which is clearly the points on a compass and square. You understand? And you hear these rappers talking about I'm a G and this, that, and the other, and you thinking they talking about gangster. Well, who created the gangster? Who created the term gangster? Same people that put the G inside of a 6-point star. That's where it comes from. And guess what? Them people that have the G inside of the 6-point star, them are the same people that brought the images to your television out of Hollywood. Same people. Same brotherhood. Same gang. You did? Same gang. Same gang that brought you the imagery of the pimps and the hoes of Superfly. Same gang that brought you to, what was that movie with Sean Penn and them in the Colors? New Jack City. Scarface. Same gang. And you know the sad part about these gangs, y'all, when they do their thing in Hollywood, they put their thing on the silver screen. They tell you their whole truth by way of entertainment. They tell you their whole truth. And you're looking at it for entertainment and not really ascertaining what's being communicated. You know, we so used to being programmed. When the programming go down, we shut down all the other ways of thinking, all the other thought processes, and just take on the program and see what we're supposed to see versus what we ain't supposed to see. Scarface telling the whole story, and the only thing we can do is stay focused on Scarface. How much dope he's selling, and what he buy new, and how he treating his people. We ain't looking at the story he telling. We ain't looking at the people he got to go through to have, not only have, to keep the money he's making. We ain't looking at that aspect. We looking at the aspect we're programmed to look at. And that's, you know, simply just the entertainment factor aspect of it. And I'm hearing these people, and one of the most you know, one of the craziest things I heard was a man finding a whole group of hundreds of people finding it normal, and that's why I know a lot of them are a part of a gang, calling another man worshipful master. Worshipful master. Another man. And I didn't hear nobody. I could have overlooked, but I didn't hear nobody find that strange. And you know what? I found that strange. This young dude brought this out of his mouth a few times. And my worshipful master. What? You called another man? Wow. Wow. That seems so crazy to me. But it sounds like I'm the only person. And the majority of these people, see, me, myself, I always found gangs cowardly. Always. And I always had people that I ran with that felt the same way about gangs. And we said that we felt like we had to belong to something. We gonna make our own gang. We ain't about to be joining nobody else with this or that. We gonna do our own thing. You know? And it's all bad. I don't care if you is doing your own thing. It's still rooted from the same people you trying not to imitate. So why I did that, I still fell for the banana in the tailpipe, so to speak. Still fell for it. Oh, I'm trying to see what the hell this truck trying to do, y'all. I'm sorry. Worshipful master. Wow. But nobody, you know, once again, nobody thought that odd or that sounded strange or suspect or none of that. And I know why nobody found it that way. Because the mass majority of these people are in or trying to be in a secret society themselves. I always found that cowardly. I never found it cowardly needing help, but I always found it cowardly needing help, but pretending like you the biggest, baddest motherfucking thing out there. That's what I always had a problem with. You the biggest, baddest thing out there. Why you need the whole world? Why you need the whole community? Why you need so many members? Why you need help? Big badass. That's what I always had a problem with. Bully gang. And then to find out that these people were invented by the people that's supposed to be better examples of the gangbangers. Well, see, that right there just tipped the scales for me. That told me everything I needed to know. See, you're going to look past the signs, because, I don't care what you people say. The most of you people say you don't believe in the Bible. And one of the premier things the Bible warns you of is the signs. Using them, avoiding them. Another thing the Bible speaks on, not taking oaths, which is what a lot of these people, a lot of these God believers, I guess they missed that memo. Not only did Solomon say it, Christ repeated it. Christ was the promise Solomon was looking for. So being, Solomon, okay, but when Christ repeated those same things, you understand, when Christ repeated it, that should have been it for us Bible believers. For us Christ followers. Seeing Jesus Christ forewarned us. He said, these people worship me. Or should I say, Jehovah warned us. These people worship me with their mouths, not with their heart. And while me and you can't read anybody's mind, we can damn sure read their actions. And their actions are anything but Christ-like. Anything but. Don't judge me, this, that, and the other. I'm not judging you. You're judging yourself. I'm not in a position to judge you. Who am I? Who am I? Yeah, it's raining today, y'all. Getting down. Look at that. That's my sunroof. Getting down. Going to pick up my boot from school. But yeah, I just wanted to get that thought off. I'm going to add to it. I'm going to try to be shrewd about it, I want to be careful not to disrespect a person to where they'll put up a defensive shield rather than go re-examine what they're actually involved in. Because what they're actually involved in is a personification of witchcraft. Where you think the 5-point star come in now? Who on your entertainment, who used the 5-point stars besides the Bloods? Witches. And just like the Bloods do when they mark their territory, they put a circle around that 5-point star. From the words of a gangbanger, young guy, when I was locked up in prison, when I was a very young guy, all those hand signs, all those images, and it's truth. It's nothing more than devil worship. And this was a gangbanger that laid this on me. He was a devoted gangbanger. He was a lover of the truth as well when it comes to just straight up truth. Because when he heard a young man telling me different about it, he decided to interrupt and tell me the truth about it. He didn't feel like a person should be misled about something he's into wholeheartedly. But yeah, y'all, I'll be back. You know, I will be back. Won't keep you waiting long. Peace.